Why in the world would Sarah try to see if Sharptooth, a T Rex, is still alive after a fall? Because the T Rex is the most powerful dinosaur in the world, and most likely it would survive a fall. There is a scene in The Land Before Time where Sarah sees Sharptooth lying on the ground and she tries to see if he's still alive. When she discovers that Sharptooth is still alive, she begins screaming in terror, and it's like, why'd you even do that in the first place? Lenore should have listened to Brian when Brian said he wasn't comfortable with their daughter Kim going out of state with a friend. Brian was giving off a very good point when he said something bad could potentially happen to Kim. But Lenore ignores Brian and forces Brian to let his guard down, which results in their daughter getting kidnapped. Brian then has to go on a merry goose chase through Paris to get their daughter back. The stuff Brian went through and the bad stuff that happened to Kim could have been prevented if Lenore listened to Brian instead of ignoring him. This character should realize that letting a strange man into the house is probably a bad idea. There's a scene in The Purge where Charlie Sandin lets a man who's crying for help into his house, which results in strangers wearing creepy masks to break into the house and his family getting in danger. What in the world was this character thinking? Why does this guy go into a cage with a dinosaur that obviously is still alive? There is a scene where Ted Levine's character goes into a cage with the Indoraptor, which results in the creature breaking out of the cage and wreaking havoc. This guy should have listened when someone was trying to give him a warning about something. There is a scene in the Wolfman remake where Lawrence Talbot is in an asylum. Lawrence tries to give everyone there a warning that he's going to turn into the Wolfman and they should probably do something about it. But there's this scene where the main doctor starts talking to everyone about something and Lawrence begins transforming into the Wolfman. There's a scene where someone tries giving the main doctor a warning that Lawrence is transforming, but the doctor ignores it. Lawrence transforms fully into the Wolfman and starts wreaking havoc in the asylum. While there are some people who made it out of the asylum, there's also some that didn't. Lawrence then wreaks havoc in London and causes so much more chaos. It was all because this doctor wasn't paying attention to someone's warning, which resulted in all this bad stuff happening.